Good afternoon, guys. How you doing today? I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Good afternoon, Queen Scorpio. How you doing? So anyway, guys, I had a quick question for you. Okay, so I was reading a story, well, a little while ago. Hey, Latoya, greetings and salutations from Canada. Welcome, Latoya S. Good afternoon, Nita M. So, like I said, guys, um, I saw a video from another content creator, and she had a hot topic question. It reminded me of a story that I read a little while ago. If you guys had saw the thumbnail when you entered the room, there's a story that I read a little while ago about a Muslim man. He lives in the motherland, and he married three women at the same time. Good afternoon, Lonnie. The story was that he was basically dating or seeing three women, right? And he couldn't decide who to marry. So he decided to marry all three of them at the same time. And one of those women has a child, but the child is not by him. So my question for you guys is, could you live the life of a sister wife if the man is able to provide for you as well as the other two wives and a child from a previous relationship? And the reason why I asked that question, uh, specifically to us melanated people, is because we know that here in the States, I don't know about throughout the diaspora, hey, Strawberry One, but here in the States, we seem to have a shortage of men in our communities. It's said that at one time there were 10 women to every one man, okay, in the black community. So that is the reason why I said, I wanted to, ask this question to everybody. If you could live the life as a sister wife, do you see what I'm saying? If there is, in fact, the shortage of a man, and I know that I would rather be alone. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would rather be alone. Sometimes with sister wives and don't know. That was my next point, Nita. You're right. Good afternoon, Kingsman. How you doing? And to answer the question, heck no. Okay, well, I feel you. Not at all. It's not for me. I absolutely respect that. It's not for me either, Strawberry Ones. But the reason why I asked that is because a lot of women, these days, heterosexual women, there are men that have women, but we know they also have two or three side chicks, right? They might have one wife and they have a couple of side chicks and a couple of kids, a couple of other families on the side. And so that is the reason why I wanted to ask that question too. Because a lot of women know that they the side chick and they're good with it. So if you know you're a side chick and you're good with it, why would you not be willing to be a sister wife? And so, yeah. Good afternoon. No. In Philadelphia, it's a big Muslim community. I have Muslims in my family. All I can say, a hot mess. Well, women are very, we are very territorial. And a lot of us are very dominating and domineering. And a lot of us don't want to share. But, since there's a shortage of men, could we become accustomed to being a sister wife? Do you see what I'm saying? Strawberry wants a really Lonnie. I heard about that. Where I live, the Muslims aren't like that. Good afternoon, Jessica. How you doing? So yeah, I just found it fascinating. I want to bring that to you guys. It's a little something different, a little something else to talk about besides the beef and the drama. Once you get all that out of your system, do you see what I'm saying? What else is there anything else that you can talk about? And for me, yes, it is. And so, just thinking about it ticks me off. Is that right, Strawberry One? I'm sure it ticks a lot of women off, but if you really go to thinking about it, like I said, because of the fact that a lot of women are side chicks, do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, that means you what are the terms? Well, the number one term is, Jessica, that this man is financially secure enough to take care of you as well as three wives. Now, a lot of times, there was a show on TLC called Sister Wives, right? And they were always into it. The main reason they were into it is because he married one woman first, and after he married they were raised up in a polygamous community or whatever. So he married this one woman, and after that he married two or three other women, right? But the issue was the first wife. Do you see what I'm saying? That was the issue. And because everybody wanted to be the first wife, and all the other women felt second or third, there was an issue. And there was also an issue on the show anyway, with the very last wife. She came in with a whole another set of kids. He eventually had a child or two by her, but he told his first wife eventually that he needed to divorce her so that he can adopt the third wife's kids. It was a lot of confusion. Wait, I got to live with these women now on that show. Well, now this Muslim man, yes, they're all living together over there in the motherland. Do you see what I'm saying? But he married all three of those women at the same time. But on the show, Sister Wives, they all live in their separate homes because they all had several kids except the first wife, and then the third wife, she lived with him. Do you see what I'm saying? And it was just chaos and confusion because we're all human. We all want to be the only woman, But if you say you're gonna settle for this, are you really willing to deal with it? Do you go in with the understanding? Yes, he can take care of me, but money ain't everything. What I mean? And I'm assuming all of them is in love with him. So what do you do? Can you really live like that? Do you see what I'm saying? But like I said, if you really think about it, there is a shortage of men, and knowing that, and a lot, and a lot of women, heterosexual women, want to be in a relationship. A lot of them are selling for being a side chick. Is that something to consider in this community in particular? Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. So that was the question that pretty much I had today. I thought it was interesting. You know what I mean? After you get over the part that, we're all jealous hearted and we all want to be the only one and we're all domineering, would you consider that? I would rather just be alone. I heard that Strawberry one. There are a lot of women, believe it or not, even here in the States. Not only are they side chicks, knowingly side chicks, but there also are women, that are in polygamous relationships. And not only, and if you are in a relationship with a man, whether he's married or not, and you know for a fact he got another woman, there's a name for that too. That means that man is living a polyamorous lifestyle. And what polyamorous means is a man or a woman that has more than one sex partner. A lot of people, are living that lifestyle. Due process at Jessica, I might consider it if you have to leave the sex out of it. Well, a lot of people do process. Like I said, got a lot of hey, Fine G, how you doing? A lot of side chicken going on anyway. They're willingly entering into a polyamorous lifestyle. You know what I mean? So you will live in a polyamorous lifestyle, knowing the man got a main woman and you the side chick, but you're not willing to marry a man and be a sister wife. You see what I'm saying? That's something to think about also. You know. So yeah, yeah. At least I feel like if you're in a polygamy sort of situation, you will be insecure. You will be. I feel like it will be more secure to be a sister wife as opposed to basically being a side chick or being a poly relationship. I feel like it's more security in that. And like Strawberry One said, she would rather be alone. But there are there are always conversations springing up in other sectors, in other predominantly black sectors, speaking of this issue. A lot of the men say, yeah, I'm all for it. More than one wife, more than one woman, I'm all for it. But when you really get to thinking about it, can you handle more than one woman? Do you see what I'm saying? Are you sure you're going to be able to do that? Peacefully anyway. Now we just saw yesterday, we talked about Nature Boy and how much trouble he had out of one of his wives, his so-called wives or whatever, which was Ileana. It was driving him crazy. I'm sure he thought he could handle it at the onset, but that woman is truly crazy. Come to find out, it was everything that he could do to get away from her. And now he hiding away from her because he trying to get away to another place because he don't want her to come back. Lonnie One Love said, as a woman, we have to protect ourselves, secure the bag. What are we getting out of the deal instead of sex and more kids? I can't get you can get that anywhere. You're right about that. You're right about that. That's why I say, if you had to choose between a polygamous marriage with sister wives as opposed to a polyamorous wife, which meaning you're just with a man that has multiple sex partners, which one would you choose? Do you see what I'm saying? If you had to choose between the two. You know, LOL, I know, right? Oh my God, sounds pretty good to me. He paying the bills at due process. Strawberry One said exactly. Yeah, that was a mess. Absolutely. Ileana is just crazy. As him. Yes, she is. I think she a little bit more crazy than him, Miss Waverly, because he looking a whole lot better now that Ileana is gone. But I'm sure he thought he could handle it. But he bit off more than he could chew, evidently. You know. Off topic, but I'm making collard greens, turkey wings, and butter steak, rice, and ooh, that sound good, Lonnie One Love. That sound real good. I ain't gonna lie. To process, Lonnie, now you better cut it out, making me hungry. I know that's right. That's a whole Sunday dinner, honey. On what, Tuesday? Child, that sound real good. Don't think I was gonna do was fry some chicken this afternoon and put something else with it. That's pretty much what I was gonna have for dinner. Shoot, I ain't got nothing else to do, and it ain't nothing else I want to eat really. Be quite honest with you, it's so hot outside. Maybe some chicken and salad, a light side, fresh cut green beans or something. Not potatoes though, cause potatoes are real heavy. You know what I mean? When it's so hot outside and they just kind of sit there on your stomach forever. You eating a salad, Jessica. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel you with that. But a good chef salad might be good. You know what I mean? I agree, Jessica. Y'all, I'm from the north, but grandma from the south. Okay, okay, Lonnie, I feel you. What did y'all have for dinner yesterday? You need ideas? Child, yesterday I fixed some homemade uh-oh, I'm sick, but yesterday I fixed some homemade chicken fried rice. That's what I did. I got a new wok over the weekend, child, and I've been trying to do the Chinese thing. I've been looking at Chinese recipe videos on YouTube and everything, child, just because I want to keep using that wok. I even tried to fry the egg, scramble the eggs and put in honey. It turned out okay. It could have been better. It did taste like the Chinese restaurant, but I tried it. It was edible. You know what I mean? It did taste like Chinese food. To me, it tasted like, chicken and rice. But, I didn't put the soy sauce in it and stuff like that, so I didn't go, I guess I didn't do everything I should have done. Y'all, I have to catch up with Nature Boy. I know that's right, Lonnie. Strawberry One said, Miss Olivia, we made fried rice this past. Is that right? Child, I tried it yesterday. Mind you, I tried it. Okay, in air quotes. Hey, Lady Nika, how you doing? Lady Nika said the heat index ain't no way I'm cooking a thing. Uh, you hating to go to work later? I know that's right, Lady Nika. They say we undergoing a heat wave right now. You know. My daughter loves the Asian culture. She makes their food a lot. Does she really, Lonnie One Love? That is awesome. But you right about the lady. It gets so hot. Child, I was trying to sit out here before I can, before it get too hot. I get sick of being cooped up in the house. It's so hot. I literally refuse to go anywhere. I'm just not even going to do that. Not even this morning that I want to go somewhere. Now I might have to go out later on and go to the store real quick. But, child, that's going to be later on. It's too hot. It's too hot to eat. It's too hot to do anything but look at TV, you know what I mean, and chill in the air. Hey there, Fisher King Pay, how you doing? We had egg rolls and everything with ours. I heard that Strawberry One. Lonnie One said, Olivia, the people that report on Nature Boy are beefing. I'm following that. The Tanya is off the chain. I know that they are always beefing over there. I want some cube steak with some skillet gravy and onions. That sounds good. It takes so long to make homemade gravy. R.I.P. Mama. Chad, you better go buy you some. Then you go buy you some, put it in a skillet. Add your own spices to it and some onions, and you good. You got some bootleg homemade gravy that way, Jessica. But anyway, guys, y'all answer. King Payne, answer this question. Could you live in a polygamous marriage? Could you be a sister husband? Or what do you call it, a brother husband, or whatever? Would you be willing to do that? Because we have a man shortage. If you had to. Oh, Jessica, I used to love some cube steak. It's easy. Yeah, it's easy to make gravy. It's easy to go buy some too and put some freaking onions in it. You know what I mean? And your own spices in it. It's easy to do that too. You know what I mean? But if you want to make some homemade gravy, you got to do it with some flour and some water and your own spices and some onion. That's how I make mine. And you make it in the skillet after you fry the steak. And then really, that's what turns it brown. Uh-huh. So anyway, y'all, we done got off the subject and started talking about cooking. I guess you guys wouldn't be interested in living a poly lifestyle. All right. But I was serious about that question, though, because it is a man shortage. And if you're not already married, you know what I mean? I do. And it take forever. It take forever, really? Huh. Wow. Yeah, it don't take me long at all. But anyway, guys, that was kind of my little quick question for today. While I was sitting out here thinking about it, I like the idea of absolutely. All of us do. You know what I mean? But I just read that story and I seen that other topic going down my live stream, and I was like, well, let me ask my people over here, could they ever imagine, living such a lifestyle? Uh huh. You know. Lady Nika said, no to the poly lifestyle for me. I barely want to date these. I know that's right, Lady Nika. I was mainly talking, to the young women that still searching a husband, or still, trying to be in trying to find love with one man. And like I said, it's a man shortage. And since it's a man shortage, would you be willing to consider that? And I even asked that to the official King Payne. He is a male, but still, you can still live a polygamous lifestyle or even a polyamorous lifestyle as a man, even as a gay man. You can, you know. I was sure a lot, but not my man. Well, you know what, Lady Nika, that's the general consensus around here. And guess what? I agree with you. I ain't sharing no man either. But like I said, for a lot of young women, do you think that this could be an option? So that was really my question. But, child, you know what I mean? And I was telling them about a story that I had read about this Muslim man that married 3 women at one time, and one of the women had a child from a previous relationship. He couldn't figure out who he wanted to marry. The Christian King Payne said, not for me. I feel you, child. I feel you. He couldn't figure out who he wanted to marry, so he married all 3 of them at the same time. So no one woman was the head wife or the first wife. He married all 3 of them at the same time, and they all have to live in the same house. I don't like to share. I'm not gonna share the official King Payne. I feel you. I feel you. But there are a lot of people, you'd be surprised, that do and are willing to share. And hey, Billy Wilkinson, and are already sharing. Because, honey, it's a lot of people that got, you a side chick, and you a side chick. So you already sharing. You know what I mean? So why not make it official? I'm not sharing knowingly. But there are slick ones out there. You're right about that, Gemini 55. But check it out, Gemini 55. There are a lot of people that know, that they ain't the main woman, and they good with it, or they settle for it. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. I honestly thought about this question the other day. Did you? Strawberry one. But I really could not live that way. Yeah, I can't either. The official King Payne said, well, maybe as long as I'm not the one sharing, I think there is enough of me to go around. That's how I feel about it too, King Payne. I absolutely agree. But there are a lot of people doing it. So, yeah. And that is always, hey, Raggedy Ann, how you doing? Billy Wilkins say, hey, Queen. Gemini said, oh, yeah, true. Yeah, it's a lot of side chicks, male and female these days. So, technically, you already live in a polyamorous lifestyle if you're sharing, like one man or one woman with another person or 2 or 3 other people. You already live in that lifestyle. And then, like Gemini said, you know what I mean? There's a lot of slick folks going around, and you might not even know that you're in a polyamorous relationship, because you don't know that man got another woman or even another family. Y'all remember when the old days, it used to be I used to love that song. Was it by the Temptations? Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. That's what that song was about. Y'all remember them old men used to have 2 or 3 families. It was a movie came out not too long ago with Denzel Washington, and he was married to a woman, and he got another woman pregnant, and the woman died, and he asked his wife to take care of his child, but it was by the side chick basically, and she did it. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of people side chicks, knowingly and unknowingly. Why not make it official? Maybe that's what that Muslim man was thinking, child. I don't know. But I just thought it was interesting. You know, some women love to be a side chick. Uh, just know your place. Uh, just know your place then. Because I don't play games with women at all in life. You're right about that. A lot of women don't mind being a side chick. Yes, a lot of them know their place. But if you normally a side chick and you know your place, you know what I mean? Why not make it official? Why not get some benefits behind it? Because you get more benefits being in a polyamorous relationship, which is being a sister wife, as opposed to just being a side chick and living a polyamorous life. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. Rob Red said original content of marriage was simply claiming their own property. Original intent of marriage was simply claiming their own. You're right about that. We have attached the emotion. Yeah, you're right about that, Rob Red. I agree, especially back in what the like, 1700s and prior. You know, what I mean, if you were getting married to a man, um, 1700s or even maybe even 1800s and prior to women, Anglo women in particular, the women's suffrage movement. When you got married to a man, you had to turn over all your money and all your property, if you had any like left by a family member or something like that. You had to turn all of that over, all of your assets and all of your earnings, even if you were allowed to work, to your husband. You were essentially owned by that man. You didn't even have the right to vote. So yeah, you're right about that. Which makes it sticky. But on a practical look, it makes sense to have multiple partners. This day and age, for a lot of people, it would, especially for a lot of young people, because they already do anyway. I get what you're saying about that too. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Raggedy Ann, hello. Kingsmeter said, thank God I wasn't born back then. Child, me too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is partly the reason why the Anglo woman, what do they call her? What did it started with the woman suffrage movement, and is now that today they call it feminism. That was the reason for the beginning of the woman suffrage movement, because they could not own anything, and they were essentially, these Anglo women, owned by their husbands or their fathers. Uh huh. Yep. Now, many times after the husband died, if you were wealthy, you weren't required to be married anymore, and you could roam around freely. And I bet you a lot of them women, on purpose, fed them men some rat poison or something, just to be free. Okay. Gave them a little bit too much mint julep tea, as we call it around here, in order to be free. Ain't that something? That is crazy. Me too, King's Mina. Child, people, you just never know. You just never know. The women's suffrage movement, they felt like they were enslaved like chattel slaves. They weren't, but they felt that way. Mm-hmm. Hey, Simply Living, how you doing? But yeah, it's just a really interesting question. Could you be a sister wife? So yeah. Mm-mm. But like you guys said, nope, I don't want to share. But the thing is, what if you had to? What if you had to? What if you didn't have a choice? Jessica said, based on the title, I have to admit, I just simply cannot share a companion. Absolutely, I agree. Uh, Part of me is fearful of marrying without the disease and lies people carry these days. Now, I was talking about that too, Jessica, because I was like, some people are willing and unwilling side chicks inside men already, you know. So yeah, yeah, still exist, or so men think. But a woman's power are never fully revealed. You're absolutely right about that, Rye Bread. We women know the power that we possess, you know, cause men really ain't that bright. Be quite honest with you. Truth be told. Oh my God, Olivia, back in the day, many women used poison to kill their husbands and got away with it just to remarry again. Some did, and some of them killed their husbands just to be free, Lonnie One Love, child. But some did, yeah, yeah, yeah. Arsenic, you know, it used to be a big thing. Arsenic, even today, is hard to detect arsenic. Do you see what I'm saying? If you know anything about mint julep tea, oh yeah, in the South, uh huh. If no choice, I'd put my mind frame back to my dating years. Is that right, Rob? Just everyone, please be clean and honest. I know that's right, Gemini, but a lot of people not though. You know how that go. Would you guys mind hitting the like button if you don't mind? I know it's just a few of us, but hey, every little bit count. Every little bit count. They sure aren't that right. They are not Strawberry One. You know, they are physically stronger than us, but we are mentally stronger than them. Do you see what I'm saying? Thanks, Billy. Yes, and the statistics Jessica said alone show the ratio of women to men, and it's understandable why many of us are single. You're absolutely right, Jessica. I was talking about that a while ago. Now I don't know if it's even more dire now, but at one point in time, the statistics show that in the black community, in particular, there was 10 women to 1 man. 10 to 1. And I don't know if that ratio has widened today or lessened. I'm thinking, if anything, it's widened, you know. So, yeah. Lady Nika said, yes, indeed. Arsenic took out a few men in the South. Sure did, Lady Nika. You better tell them, girl. Ha ha. I think some doing their husbands in today that way. Sure is. You notice they get sicker all of a sudden, a little bit at a time. So you got to know how to you got to know how to make that mint julep tea so it won't be so obvious. But you're right, Lady Nika. We down in the South know about that arsenic, honey. That mint julep tea, honey. Oh yes. Oh yes, we do. Child, honey, the stories my grandmama used to tell me. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, uh, uh. Honey. But yeah, guys, that was the question that I had. Now, see, here's the thing. Your initial reaction, check it out, though. Say you're single and you're young and you're looking for love, right? Your initial reaction is going to be, no, I could not ever share a man. But really, when you sit down and think about it, could you? And the insurance company paid too. Sure did, Lady Nika. It was undetectable. Jessica said, woo, child, whatever happened to some good hot grits and fish grease? Knocked our girl up. Extreme measures. That's an extreme measure. Something that you can do that mint julep tea is when you absolutely can't take it no more. Even if you want to get him sick for a little while, you can just give him a little bit of that arsenic in the mint julep tea. You ain't got to kill him all at once. It's not necessary. All the time. You just got to get him in line. My other half might debate that. Robert says the mental strength part. I know. I be pushing it to the limit. I heard that, Robert. Woo. That's right, Lady Nika. Hot grease if you beating you, girl. You don't want to kill him. You just want to get him back real good. Those sweet potato pies will do it. Simply Lemon sure will. Yes, they will. Listen, my ex is free. He's not ugly. On the short side, but he worked 2 jobs. He got stalker tendencies, child. But some of y'all may like that type of stuff. King Smith said my ex is free and y'all can have it. Here you go. Let me give you the stats on him. You're best, King Mina. Child, a little arsenic tea. If you want him gone, gone. You got that right, little bit, Lady Nikki. You can make him suffer too. With the right doses. You can make him suffer a little bit at a time. They can pay back, get feel that payback for everything that he done to you. Every time he done cheated on you or put his hands on you, or just cause you just simply don't want to look at him and you mad cause you done had to look at him for so long. Oh yes. Uh-huh. Oh, allegedly. Y'all, I'm gonna say allegedly, okay. Uh-huh. Why don't we see as many uh polymarriage with multiple husbands? Shoot, people don't like to share, particularly in the States. You know, yes, indeed, you can do it a little over time and watch them suffer. Yes, honey. Yes, you can. Uh-huh. This is the best channel on YouTube. Thank you, Simply Living. Yeah, honey, a lot of people don't know about that mint julep tea, Lady Nika. Or those sweet potato pies that somebody, who mentioned the sweet potato pie? Because that's way back right there, them sweet potato pies. I just seen it. Did Simply Living say that? Who said that about the sweet potato pie? Oh, Simply Living did say the sweet potato pies. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes. The story, like I said, the stories y'all my grandmama used to tell. Child. It's a lot of ways to skin a cat. Simply Living said yes. Lord have mercy. Y'all, we started out with poly relationships and we done ended up with arsenic. That's cold. I'm working from home today and I'm over here hollering. You a mess, Shay. Jessica said, I heard that Ileana/Velvet was highly jealous and never wanted to share. No, she did never want to share. She thought she thought she could handle it. Yeah, she thought she was handling it, but she was very jealous and possessive and outright crazy. Mm-hmm. Robert said, once again, the man getting his cake and ice cream too, or a sweet potato pie. I heard that, Robert. Child, y'all a mess. Mm-mm. But I had to come back and ask y'all that question. I found it interesting. Remember the East Bayou movie, y'all? I remember Lonnie One Love. He was making Ileana crazy, or Ileana was making him crazy, Gemini 55, or they was driving each other crazy. It was a whole lot of crazy going on. So, yeah, you're right about that. Gemini 55. It all just depended on what side of crazy you was on when you was watching it. See, some people was on Nature Boy side. Some people was on Ileana side. Did you see what I'm saying? And so it just all depend on, what side of crazy you was agreeing with. But they was both crazy. Said Robert said, I do watch that show Sister Wives, though. Is it still on? Only cause I live in my hometown. Is that right, Robert? I didn't even know if it was still on. Did his first wife finally leave him? I know she when I stopped looking at it, she had got catfished. Oh my God, yes, I love Eve by you. That lady Nika said, Nature Boy is a prime example of how a woman is the originator of the game. I know that's right, Lady Nika. I feel you. She got his butt run. She showed who got his butt running, scary Lady Nika, because he want to leave. I think they said he was in Panama. And he don't want her to know. He don't want her to know where he going because he don't want her to pop back up. He's scared of Ileana. He done with her. Robert said, mm-hmm. I know, poor girl. Yeah, I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry that she felt like she had to answer to all of them. Can you imagine being under that much stress? Got the other wives side-eyeing you and stuff? Child, Lonnie said, Nature Boy / Ileana plus her dad. Straight cray. That's true, Lonnie. Miss Waverly says, LOL, the last video I saw of Ileana, she punched Nature Boy in the face. Yep. Then tried to bite a chunk out of his back while holding the baby. Yes, honey, they had a couple of bites, a couple of fights with her holding that baby, but that last one, yeah. The internet caused me to think Nature Boy was an abusive, psychotic man, but my own perception saw that both of them were crazy. Absolutely, Jessica. Billy says she is yes, she is a beautiful woman. She is a tortured soul. She is a beautiful girl, though. Yes, she is. Yes, she really is. And I feel bad for her. But maybe she'll be better now that she's out of that toxic relationship. But some people really do need therapy. You know what I mean? And maybe some medication in Ileana's case as well. So, yeah, Lonnie said, I don't think Nature Boy is scared of her. She has his child. Now he wants something new. Something new. He wants some new Lonnie. Child. He was on camera telling people that Ileana the reason why he was put in jail in Nicaragua. She the reason why his whole cult, little thing got messed up. He just blaming her for everything. Of course we know that she not to blame for everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was putting it all on her. Lady Tia said, "Hey Miss Olivia, yeah, she's beautiful, but I really hope she gets better soon." Me too, Lady Tia. I really do. You feel bad for her too. Yeah, I do. She's such a pretty young girl. Good afternoon, Empress. How you doing? Lady Nika said, "No, Nature Boy scared. He bit out more than he could chew. He thought he was the man. He sure did, Lady Nika. I'm telling you, that girl took him down through there. He was looking bad and everything. But have y'all seen him lately? He look a lot better now. He look like the old Nature Boy again, y'all. For real." Miss Waverly said that I think she ran from the help she needed in the U.S. And went to carbonation. I hope she gets help now that she left. I hope she gets help too, because now, you know what I mean? She got a baby. She got a baby girl. A beautiful baby girl. Strawberry One said, is this Nature Boy thing a show or is it on YouTube? Well, it's actually a real guy. It's not even a show. It's a real guy, and he used to have this cult. I'm gonna call it a cult. He calls it a community called Carbonation, and he lives overseas. And people were wanting to come join his community slash cult. When you came to his country to join his cult, you would have to relinquish pretty much all your worldly goods to him. He called he said the rest of us were living in Babylon because we were not living with him. It's just a whole thing. You need to Google him. Google Nature Boy, Strawberry One. Google him. I want to see her get better and do better. Me too, Lady Nika. Billy said, right. Lonnie said he thinks he's smarter than everybody. Yes, he does. His mental illness is telling him that. And he's not. Nature Boy said some off the wall things. He done said everything out of his mouth, Lonnie, is off the wall to me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, girl. For real. Lady Tia said strawberries. I'm surprised she never heard of me. He been around for a while. I used to watch him on Facebook before I left Facebook. Heard of this dude. This has been going, yes, for years. For years. That is the truth. Strawberry One says, okay, yeah, honey, please Google him, honey. He got a lot of videos on YouTube. He got videos on, I think the videos go away on Instagram, don't they? But he's been on, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. He's everywhere trying to build up his carbonation. Well, he said he ain't got no carbonation no more. He ain't no chief no more. Or he ain't a Legio to Christ. And he ain't none of that no more. He just a guy living in the community. He don't want to be the leader no more. He don't want no more wives. He just want to do him. Basically, is what he's saying now. Y'all take care. Vio Dios. Vio Dios to you. That Strawberry One. I was like, who's Nature? I'm over here doing the soldier boy. Take care of y'all. You have a nice day too, and thanks for joining us, Robert. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, okay? Thanks for joining us in the chat. You were great. Lonnie says, once Nature Boy downplayed this boy molested his 2-year-old sister. I was over him. Stop watching. I tapped out. Is that right, Lonnie? Child. A real cult. Didn't he have a real cult? He had a whole Jim Jones cult. Yes, he did. And really, he still do. Why he trying to play it out? Because the trolls was running him down. The trolls is the reason why he was locked up in the first place, if you ask me. Because they was riding his back hard. Then he started out as a Hebrew Israelite. I don't know, Empress. I don't know. I really don't know. Strawberry One says, Lady Tia, I've seen it in passing, but I have never clicked. Girl, you got to click. You'll become obsessed. I have to leave it alone. I have to take it in small doses because it was all consuming to me at one time. I was fascinated by the whole situation at one point in time. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That rye bread I already did, honey. Thank you, rye bread. Thank you. Jessica said, Miss Olivia, do you remember the girl who made the baby? who had the baby, and was malnourished. Yes, looking, and they put the rumor out that she had AIDS. Yep, yep, yep. When she was just depressed. Yeah, she left with her husband, and the last thing I heard about them is they were in Hawaii. That's the last I heard about them. But I know that they started making videos their own self, but I never followed them because they had left, Nature Boy. But I know that she was looking a lot better. The husband was looking a lot better, and so was the baby. Lady Tia said, I just got into Nature Boy and this carbonation stuff. Did you, Lady Nika? Child. What video I remember I was addicted to. I was like, child, what the hell, right? It was all consuming for me because I couldn't figure out, what was really going on. And then every time I thought I had it figured out, child, something else happened. I was like, Lord, honey, it was better than the soap opera and Love and Hip Hop to me. I was like, ooh, Miss Waverly said, and it's crazy how they pass the women around. Oh, sure is. Nature Boy done slept with every woman over there, then pass them on to somebody else. Ain't that right, child? Lonnie said, I remember that too. I remember that lady too. They begged too much for me. Remember when Nature Boy ran out the hospital without paying the hospital? Yes, I remember that. Sure do. Sure do. Uh-huh. Sure do. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's getting hotter out here. I'm gonna have to finally go in the house, y'all, but I just want to come back and bring that question to you guys. I also jumped up and joined one of those communities. Oh, did you really, Empress? Oh, wow. How long did you stay? Jessica said, yes, I was all into it. I agree, though. The trolls ruined them. Yes, they did, Jessica. There were so many videos in support of Velvet. Yeah, and they were contacting the embassies and all this and all that, especially over there in Nicaragua. I didn't think he was going to make it out of that Nicaraguan jail alive. We talked about that yesterday. No, no, almost. I did. Oh, girl, I'm glad you didn't go, child. Lord Jesus. I'm glad you didn't go. Oh, you said I almost jumped up and joined one. Okay, sorry about that, Empress. Sorry about that. Child, I can't, It's too much. I ain't into hard living. You know what I mean? I gotta be comfortable. Y'all, it's just a few of us. Would you mind hitting the like button? Child, I feel you, though. But like I said, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I just want to come back and have a little chit chat in the afternoon before it got too hot outside. Jessica said this was an awesome convo, Miss Olivia. Guess I go take my lunch break. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I want to come back and just chit chat for a minute. Thank you, Strawberry One. Would you guys mind hitting the like button on your way out the door? I know I like our crowd small and they cozy and with no drama. I like it like it's, honey. Yes, I do. Thank you, Lady Nika. And thank you all so much for joining me. You know what I mean? If you, if you heard my video this morning, that is the reason why my throat is hoarse. And please forgive me. Do you see what I'm saying? I love you all. You guys have a nice rest of the day. Please stay hydrated. It is hot as Christmas out here, okay? Hot as Hades. I said Christmas. That's how hot it is, y'all. That was where I was calling myself a Hebrew Israelite. Is that right, Empress? Child, I believe it. Thank you. You very welcome, Billy Wilkerson. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. Like I said, you guys have a nice day. Stay hydrated. Love yourself. Don't forget to smile. What is that? What is that? Nature Boy be saying? I love myself. Is that what he be saying? Child. Somebody tell me what he be saying real fast. I think he be saying, I love myself, or something they be saying, the carbonation community be saying. It's not, is it I love myself? It's something else. But anyway, child, it sounds crazy as I'll get out when they say it. Billy said, yes, it's the way that they say it. Not necessarily the words, but the way that they say it, because he said, and it's just crazy. Yeah, that's what he says. Is that right, Miss Waverly? It's just crazy. Child, I'm gonna get on back in here and go back to Babylon, okay? I love myself. Ha ha ha! Thank you, Miss Middleton, Misha. I love myself. I'm like, ooh, child, you all the way gone. Anyway, guys, have a nice day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.